Here are this week's Pooltogether community podcast highlights.
So Avocado, when you connect to this network, you're going to have a different wallet address. So this is a smart contract wallet. And what's unique about this compared to like our old one, which was our DeFi smart account, is this one is deterministic. So every EOA, every externally owned account already has an Avocado address. So as soon as you connect, it's there. So it's like ready to use. And then when it comes to the networks, the network aggregation just really simplifies whatever wallet you're using. One of the things I hate about MetaMask is if you have two tabs on two different networks, it decides to lose its freaking mind. It's like, which network do you want? Which one? So you skip all of that with Avocado. You just connect to Avocado and then just connect to whatever app and you're good to go.
But you have your own pet project. Can you share it with us?
Yeah, I want to build something fun. And my whole thing, again, with crypto is like getting people to actually use it. And if someone on the call wants to like work on this, please let me know because again, I may not have all the resources to do it. But yeah, it's called Plant-Together. And the basic premise is you deposit into Pooltogether and then you stake it and you earn a generative like NFT plant. And then the more time you spend on like staking your Pooltogether, you earn water, like these little water tokens that you water your plants. And whenever you do win, your plant blooms. And there's like little mechanics, you can trade them and stuff. I don't have a strong reason to look at my earnings unless I get like a message. But if it was like a little plant thing that I had to water and then I had to take care of, I feel like it would just get me more engaging.
So you have a plant shelf and you can have all these different plants, but I love that you're like, now that hyperstructure is going to have all these like vaults, different token yield source pairs. Each of them can have their own plant family. So you can have bonsai, succulents. You can have like, as you get more prizes, your plant develops and, maybe forest creatures live in it and stuff. I love this.
I do want to mention a couple things on Avocado. So first, we just released cross-chain sends. So on Avocado, you can take your DAI, let's say from Polygon, and just pay someone else on Mainnet, Optimism, Arbitrum, wherever you want to send that. And that's super awesome. And that completely skips the bridging and then the send. And I think what's really awesome is this is just sort of like the first example of something, cross-chain, but then we could expand this to something where you deposit your Polygon USDC into an Avalanche USDC pool.
No, I love that. I love that because generally when I interact, I think in dollars as how much is this going to cost me? And then it pulls and bridges and does all the stuff from that. Is that right?
I think the trouble with the cross-chain stuff is like the steps that it takes, right? I have to first bridge, wait for that to finish, and then deposit on Light. So you get to do this in one transaction, and then you just pay USDC gas. So that makes it simple. And then if you want to pay people as well, the number that you send is exact. So you can just hold all your USDC in Polygon, let's say. And then if I need to pay someone on another network, I'll just pay them that way.
So that's awesome. And whenever I experience something that is very convenient, I know I'm getting ripped off. Like, how do I know that I'm not getting ripped off?
Yeah, so the only fee that we charge is a 20% upcharge on the gas. And that's for any network that you use. The goal of that is that ensures that the relayer confirms your transaction right away, right? So that's the only charge. So if you're charged anything like on a bridge, that's from the third-party provider. That's not us. But yes, we are also launching an Avocado Multi-Sig. And that is quite a game changer because you're going to have all the features that we currently have with Avocado, but it's a multi-sig. So I'm like super excited about this because the current multi-sigs, it has a couple of issues. One being that your address is different on every network. So for us as a team, it's pretty cumbersome. And then when you execute transaction, whoever the final executioner is, the killer of the transaction, they have to pay. So with Avocado multi-sig, you'll get the gas abstraction. So one person can just top up the gas tank and then everyone can pay. And, things like the Wintermute incident wouldn't happen because you would own that address. So it's just much easier for teams that use multi-sigs to have this kind of solution. And we built it because we want to use it, of course.
Seb, how do you grow Instadapp? How do you grow Avocado? How do you onboard the next billion users?
We're going to launch a Avocado mobile app. And I think that's going to be really, really great. So the mobile wallet will just work directly with your Avocado address. And, we'll have 2FA, we'll have backup, we'll have all these sort of ease and security features. So I think that's big, mobile apps. And then for apps like Pooltogether, we are building an Avocado login. So that will just help users connect directly into your apps. I just want to mention a couple things about Instadapp Pro. So The old Instadapp app, which it's not old, it's the same, is being rebranded to Instadapp Pro. And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to add better support for Avocado. So DeFi Smart accounts, we're not going to make any more of those. You can still use both on the website, but over time we'll make Avocado sort of like the preferred wallet for Instadapp Pro.
Thanks for listening. You can download the full episode of this week's Pool Together community podcast on your favorite podcast app.